What the hell? You've already experienced the Alternian sun. It sucked a whole lot. Maybe now will suck less because of how bad it sucked then. Just a sliding scale of suckage. Skylla plunges out into the daylight in the direction of the commotion, and like a big dumb asshole, you barrel out into the blazing hellscape after her. Surprise! It still sucks. You've had sunburns before, but this is ridiculous. This is a fucking monster of a gas giant pointing and laughing at the tiny speck of humanity you represent, trembling before the void. It's a pure assault on all your senses. The light is almost as bad as the heat, and you put up your arms to block the glare following the dust Skylla kicks up behind her. You doubt your eyes will actually ever adjust to this fuckery, but you can see a little better than before. There are about a dozen of them, all of them trolls, all wearing dark padded outfits that cover their faces. They look halfway between hazmat suits and SWAT uniforms. All of them have big, fake-looking guns that, probably aren't fake. In fact, one of them shoots a laser at your face. You duck, and it leaves a blazing heat trail across your cheek. But as all of you is currently burning, it doesn't really break your stride. Skylla throws herself into the fray, letting out a war cry accompanied by the sound of a fist hitting flesh. It's 12 against 2, which, if you remember your fractions right, is not unlike 6 against 1. But these guys had probably not been expecting a frontal assault, and they had definitely not been expecting a Skylla who is frankly fucking terrifying. She shoves 3 trolls down like dominoes, grabbing up a discarded gun and shooting all 3 while they're on the ground. You have never been in a fight before. A fucking all-out brawl. It's scary, but now that you are in the thick of it, also kind of awesome. I'm sure your skin is burning and you could be killed at any moment, but that's just how it goes on this planet. You just gotta get into the swing of things. Take no prisoners, kill or be killed, hell yeah! You pop one of the bandit trolls in the face. Fuck, that probably hurt your fist more than it hurt the troll, but it does throw them off balance for long enough for Skylla to smash the butt of her gun into the side of their head. Yeehaw! Hell yeah! She gives you a wild grin. The two of you are beaming at each other while a hostile alien sun tries to boil away the liquid from your eyeballs, and a bunch of bandits try to dognap a giant monster. You love this girl. In a friendship way, but still, you love her. You make an awesome team. Another troll comes up behind Skylla, and she smashes an elbow into their throat, grabbing them by the front of their uniform and suplexing them into the dusty ground. She wails on them with her bare hands. God, she's really hot. Get lady! Oh, right. You stumble over to where the Lucis is thrashing inside a big black net. You don't have any way to cut her free, but she's already doing great on her own, biting through the fibers with her big sharp teeth. You hold the net still for her to finish the job, then pull it off her so she can join the fray. Oh, it's over fast after that. How did they even get Lady into the net in the first place? She's so giant and quick, grabbing trolls in her jaws and shaking them like chew toys. The remaining 5 who are still standing jump into their weird little dune buggies and make tracks. Emphasis on the bug. They look like scuttling little beetles. Skylla chases after them for a few hundred yards, throwing the gun after them and shouting obscenities.
And stay away, you hear? Tell the rest of them why you don't ever fuck with the Rusty's ranch.
She stands silhouetted against the blazing sun, the dust trails vanishing into the distance. You are awash in heady victory, giggling like a lunatic before the adrenaline kind of drains out of you all at once. You are violently reminded of your fucked up ribs and recent blood loss. The Alternian sun beats down, and your arms are already covered in raised patches of red skin. This is a sunburn turned up to 11.
Whoa there. Are you okay?
Skylla is swaying too. A spray of olive green blood covers her cheek. At least the rainbow blood on this planet means you can be sure it isn't hers. But she still looks rough. Kind of how you feel.
Lady, come here, girl.
Wow, you're gonna sit down. Maybe just take a little break. The pale landscape swoops, going even paler.
No, you can't rest here. You'll die, dumbass. I'm not letting anything happen to my new best friend. Get up.
New best friend? Holy shit, that makes you so happy! You absolutely can't die here, not when you've just made such an amazing friend. Somehow, the two of you manage to drag each other across the yard and towards the house. Hive. You're gonna get this lingo down if it kills you. Whenever you feel yourself about to fall forward, you lean on Skylla. When you start to fall back, Lady is there to brace herself against the back of your knees. Aw, she's such a good Lucis. You wonder if she'll be your friend too. Her muzzle is dripping with a soup of multicolored alien blood. When you get back into the darkness of the hive, you can't see shit.
Dang, your species really ain't suited for this kind of environment, huh? You can't even see in the dark.
In demonstration, you walk right into the table. You've about had it with tables. You are sworn enemies at this point.
Please don't knock down my nutrition platform. I built it myself.
She sounds exhausted, but giddy. Dang, you really did that thing, didn't you? You kind of want to go in for the hug, but that sunburn is really something. It feels like tiny needles piercing your arms and cheeks. The back of your neck is a colony of fire ants.
Oh yeah, feels real bad, don't it? Come on, there's only one cure for sun rash.
Skylla takes your hand. Gosh, this is next level friendship stuff. She leads you through her hive, and who knows if you are ever going to get all of your vision back. Maybe you're just blind for life. You'll have to get a cane and a whimsical aesthetic and learn to navigate the world by smell alone. No, that would be stupid.
Here we go. My coop isn't huge, but you're kinda scrawny. What are you waiting for? Take your clothes off.
Man, the sun must have fucked with more than just your eyes, because you could have sworn Skylla just told you to take your clothes off.
You are seriously not getting into my Raccoon in those filthy rags. I'm not even sure what those clothes were supposed to be originally.
Yeah, you aren't so sure about your look either. Another new friend of yours told you it was rad, but you were both a little high at the time. You might be a little high right now. You wonder if sunstroke causes auditory hallucinations. Also, you don't know what a Raccoon is.
Really? Then what the heck do you sleep in on your planet?
You hear rustling, followed by the sound of clothes hitting the floor, and then a weird glop, glop, like someone getting into a bathtub, only thicker.
If a troll didn't have soap or well, I don't rightly know what would happen. But I reckon it wouldn't be great. It can speed the healing process for burns and small wounds. I'm not sure what it's gonna do to your weird alien anatomy, but I don't see how it's gonna make it any worse.
You tell Skylla that in your experience, things can always get worse. Especially from her perspective right now, since she's about to see you naked. Nothing like a little self-deprecating humor as an A+ cover for a crippling insecurity. Skylla laughs.
Come on now. I'm sure you're a perfectly healthy example of your species. Just get in already. I promise this isn't any sort of pale solicitation, or flush for that matter. I know it's awkward, but I only got one coop.
Right. Okay, yeah, you can totally do this. You can make this not weird. Of course, you trip taking off your goddamn pants, and Skylla starts laughing all over again. Not in a mean way, more in a chill, please join me in my slime bathtub, old chum way. In a non-awkward way. In a friend way.